It's your girl Presh, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. If you are new here, what it do, baby? Boo! If you've been here before, no. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you're new here, what it do, baby? Boo! Don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever, and let them know you rocks with your girl, though. Shout out to my 21 subscribers. I love you, my precious babies. So, yes, I am wearing the same outfit from day 5 and day 6. Because I'm fitting these videos big to big. So, this is officially week 2 of Vlogmas Christmas movies. As y'all can see, I got my green on. And so let's get into the things of the things. Week 2 of Vlogmas, of course, like I said, it's gonna be Christmas movies. And the very first Christmas movie we are going to talk about, i.e. do a review on, is Home Alone, a Christmas classic. I actually just watched it today. I was like, let me go ahead and watch Home Alone so I get this video done. So the first thing I want to talk about is that house is gorgeous. Okay, like watching Home Alone as an adult, like that house was fucking gorgeous. Fun fact, something I just realized is that they didn't actually film inside of that house. They actually built a set and filmed it in a gym at like the local high school of where, fun fact, Ferris Bueller's Day Off was filmed. It's something I saw on the internet, on the Instagram, TikToks, or whatever. But first things first, that family, the McAllisters, they're assholes. We're just gonna call it thing a thing, and we're gonna start that off right there. Those people were assholes, okay? The mama was an asshole, Kate, Peter, Kevin's siblings. Kevin was an asshole. Frank cheap ass was an asshole. I didn't really care for his wife. They kids was ass. Like that whole, the only person in that family that wasn't an ass, the only people in that family that wasn't an asshole is little Pissy Fuller and his sister Brooke. Cause you know them two, they ain't really say much. So it was only them two. They was the only two that weren't an asshole. Cause they was like, you know, they young, so they didn't know nothing. But everybody else was an asshole. Kate, Peter, Frank, whatever his wife's name was, and all them kids, Kevin included, they were a bunch of assholes. Now, I watched the movie, so I can confirm that Rob McAllister, you know, the tall one who Kate told to do the counting, her daddy paid for everybody to go to Paris because he got a job over there in Paris. And, you know, he wanted his ragged ass, rude ass, asshole children to finish out their school year in Chicago before he sent for their bitch asses to go around there to Paris. So he paid for everybody to go to Paris. So he paid for all of them to go to Paris for Christmas. Because he lived in Paris. Second, why in the hell did they let, I know this is part of the, you know, the plot of the story, but why was that cop just in the house and everybody just walking past him like they don't see him? Like nobody, including Frank's wife, whatever her name is, didn't even stop to say, hi officer, and why are you in my brother's house? Like, bitch, you just gonna walk past this man and not say nothing? Bitch, you didn't even think to go upstairs and say, Kate, the police is downstairs in your foyer, bitch. Like, what? Like, the police was just standing there, even though he wasn't a real popo. But still, like, everybody just walking past, he talking to these kids. You know, they like, oh, my mom and daddy not here, they in Paris. Bitch, I don't live here. Yeah, my mom and them home, but, you know, they not here. Like, at this point, he could have started robbing them right then and there. Nobody would have paid him not one lick of attention. He could have started stealing right then and there. Nobody was paying him no attention. Harry could have started robbing them niggas right then and there. Nobody would have paid him no bit of attention. So, y'all know, you know, black people, we discipline our children a little different. Now, when Kevin mama told him to go about his business while she was on the phone. She should have simply said, hold on, what did I just tell you? Goodbye. Goodbye. And the daddy simply could have said what your mama said and gone about your business. Because if this was a black family, Kevin would have went and did what his mom and daddy told him to do and go pick that shit up off the floor. Like, goodbye, get out my face. Bye. Okay? And also, if the McAllisters was black, I mean, wasn't nobody just gonna let that police stand there. I know I wouldn't. Because, bitch, I just said, hello, officer, how may I help you? Why are you here? Did somebody call the police or something? What's wrong? Why are you here? Bitch, I stood there and started asking questions. Because why is you here? Even in the 90s, sir, why are you here? Why are you here? Okay? Second, even the pizza man was an asshole. He talking about, I need somebody to get my $122.50. It was $122.50 for all them pieces and shit. And he was just standing there. I said, excuse me, can y'all find somebody with some money? And can we talk about Frank cheap ass? Talking about, oh, I ain't got no cash, I got cashier's check. And baby Kate was sick of him because she was like, don't worry, Frank, we got cash. I just said, don't worry, Frank, we wouldn't expect you to pay for nothing, no way. We know you got no money. Like, I'd have been talking shit to Frank. I'd have been talking shit to Frank. Oh, cheap, mean ass. Like, how you gonna be cheap and mean? Pick a struggle, Frank. Pick a struggle with your little ugly wife. And let's talk about that scene in the kitchen with that pizza. Buzz, oh nasty, funky, trifling ass, gonna sit there and stuff that pizza in his fat mouth, and then gonna cop an attitude with Kevin when he asking about the pizza. Now y'all know that baby don't like regular pizza, the Supreme Deluxe or whatever the fuck it was called back in the 90s. I believe it was called the Supreme. That baby said he don't like that shit, that olives and all that other shit. He like plain cheese pizza. Y'all know he don't like all the rest of that pizza. You mean to tell me out of 12 pieces y'all couldn't order fucking 2 cheese? And somebody could have simply said, hey, set aside, 2 or 3 slices of cheese pizza for Kevin. Because y'all know Kevin don't eat regular pizza. Like, that's how you know that entire family was full of assholes. Because nobody thought to set aside pizza for that child. Then on top of that, his cousins and brothers and sisters and them talking shit to him when his mama told him to go pack his own suitcase. His ragged ass ugly sister gonna sit there and talk about, Kevin, you're what the French call les incompetents. And bitch, they call you a bitch over there. Okay? And you's a bitch. An asshole, if you will. Okay? But like, at that entire family, like every fucking body was an asshole. A jerk, if you will. Like, I see why Kevin was like, I don't want to see none of you motherfuckers. Like, I understand why Kevin was completely content when he first woke up and you niggas was gone. I understand it. Y'all are assholes. And I would want to break from y'all too. Like, that whole family. Like, then, after Kevin and Buzz get into it, and he knock over the milk that's getting ready, that spoiled milk. Because the milk was spoiled. She talking about drinking before it go bad. Bitch, it is bad. If you telling people they gotta drink the milk before it go bad, it's already spoiled. In my mind, anytime somebody say drink something before it go bad, it's already spoiled. And I'm gonna throw it away. That's how I feel about shit. But you, like, all of them had attitude. Everybody had an attitude with Kevin like it was his fault. No. Buzz sat there and antagonized that child. Nobody thought to say, we're gonna find you a cheese pizza or we'll order you a cheese pizza. Like, nobody thought to say that. Nobody thought, like, and then everybody gonna stand in the kitchen talking about, look what you did, you little jerk. Like, first of all, Frank, shut your po ass the fuck up. Everybody else sitting there looking at that child sideways, all angry, funky faced it. And And as I was watching the movie, I realized Kevin wasn't gonna be able to get on the plane. No fucking way. They threw his passport and his plane ticket in the trash. I don't know how many people ever peeped that, but when they was cleaning the counter off, Kevin's ticket and I think, well, his passport might have been the power, everybody else, but Kevin's ticket got thrown in the trash. So Kevin wasn't even gonna get on the fucking plane because he didn't have a ticket. Because his ticket got thrown in the trash. Who threw Kevin's ticket in the trash? His daddy did. So Kevin wasn't going to Paris no fucking way. He didn't have a fucking ticket. But, like, that whole family's full of assholes. Then after that, the mama gonna take him upstairs and tell him go up in the attic. Talking about, well, you should think about what you did. And Kevin, like, all the rest of them is being jerks to me. And she literally made it seem like, oh, well, so sad. Like, bitch, they were being mean to your child. Nobody thought to think about this child and the fact that he wanted a goddamn... All that baby wanted was a cheese piece. That's it. That's all. Like, everybody was talking slick, slimy, and greasy to him all fucking night. All that baby wanted was a piece of cheese pizza. Just a slice of cheese pizza. So I understand Kevin when he said, girl, I don't even want to look at your ragged ass. She talking about, you're going to feel really bad. Girl, fuck you. In that moment, I understood Kevin. Girl, fuck you. Get out of my face. Bad enough y'all wanted me to sleep up here with piss ass Fuller. Ain't nobody had me a cheese pizza. Buzz old nasty ass sitting here talking grimy to me. Everybody running around here talking to me sideways. Man, fuck each and every one of y'all. Like, on behalf of Kevin McAllister, all of y'all can kiss his ass. Because that whole family is full of just, I fucking hate the McAllisters. Outside of Rob and whatever his wife's name is. Heather, mama, and dad. Because they wasn't there. And Brooke and Fuller. Full of little piss ass. Outside of the four of them, fuck everybody else. Fuck everybody else. So, after that, everybody go their ragged asses to sleep. You know, it's some voodoo magic and the lights go out. Ooh, voodoo magic and the lights go out. And then they jump up screaming and hollering, we sleeping! And then they do the little montage of everybody getting ready. They wasn't moving fast enough for me. I know they speeded it up, but they still wasn't moving fast enough for me, bitch. Because I'm like, get the fuck together. Please, everybody. I need at least 3 of y'all in the bathroom at once. Get your asses ready, okay? Then, once they get outside... Oh, and by the way, why was that little nosy ass boy over there harassing them airport driver people? That man said, please go on about your business, little boy. Didn't I tell you to get the fuck on? Like, why the fuck is you over here questioning me? Get the fuck on. I mean, that little boy... Then on top of that, he was telling the man his family business. They had to go get his auntie so they could go to Florida. Like, little boy, go your ass home. Bye, child. Bye. Then he and them people bags and shit, touching they shit, playing with they shit. Nobody paid him no attention because they thought he was Kevin, because apparently, you know, him and Kevin had the same little beanie. And then he get out the van, bye, bring me back some French. Little boy, who are you? Who is you? But all them sure got smart mouths, because when they got in the van, Kay asked her little overgrown ass, and she said, it's 11 kids, 4 adults, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think I'd have smacked her in her fucking mouth. You little smart-mouthed ass heifer. Like, that entire family infuriates me. As the older I got, the more I realized that entire family was full of fuckery, gaslighting, smart-mouth, asshole-ass people. And, like, Kevin deserved to be home alone for a couple days. Okay? So then they rushing and running down the damn thing to get to the airport. And you know the black lady like, yeah, y'all made it, and then them children ain't got no home training. They running down the tunnel thing to get to the airplane. I said, see, look at that. Ain't no home training. They just some running and shit. The plane ain't going nowhere, you little bastard. Then they get on the plane. Frank starts stealing his cheap ass. Talking about, oh, can I have some champagne? It's free, right? Even if it wasn't free, Frankie, you weren't gonna fucking pay with it. You was gonna make Peter and Kate pay for the fucking champagne. But he on the plane telling his wife to put the fucking salt and pepper shakers in her purse. I said, look at him. If Frank was black, y'all know. Just ignorant. Sitting here stealing. She said, no, Frank. He told me, girl, put it in your purse. Y'all be thinking it's us. Frank was stealing on the airplane. Frank was around there stealing them people crystal shakers. So you can't trust them either. Clearly the cheap ones. Frank McAllister taught us that. And then let me tell you how grimy Peter is. Kate like, you don't feel bad about us sitting in first class and the kids and coach. He like, man, fuck them kids. They alright. Like, that's basically what he said. Fuck them kids. They alright, girl. Shut the fuck up. Them kids alright. Shit. Leave them alone. Shit. They alright. What the fuck we gonna do about that? They back there, we up here. Girl, eat this food and shut the fuck up. Like, that's basically what Peter told Kate, motherfucker. That she sitting there putting on makeup. Bitch, why are you putting on makeup? That man know what you look like. Ugh. And she's sitting there. Something just don't feel right. Yeah, bitch, y'all done talked grimy and greasy to Kevin and left him at home. Threw away his fucking plate. Then halfway through the trip, that's when that bitch realized, Kevin! Bitch, you left your baby at home. You done talked sideways to him the night before and left the child at home by himself. Now she on a plane, distraught. Oh my God! Bitch, don't cry now. Don't cry now. Didn't you tell him he was a jerk? Didn't all 15 of y'all, how many motherfuckers it is, didn't all 15 of y'all sit there and talk sideways to that child the night before? Didn't y'all call him a little jerk? Tell him he ruined everything? Like, now all of a sudden everybody was so heartbroken and distraught that Kevin was back in Chicago by himself. And this how fucked up Kate is. She run over there to the payphone. That French lady over there talking to whoever the fuck she's talking. She said, girl, I need this. To snatch that phone out that lady's hand. I think that lady called her a bitch in French. I'm not sure. But I think she called her a bitch, and rightfully so. So she's sitting there talking about, y'all call everybody y'all know. The French man on the phone like, hello, bitch, who is this? She gonna call you back and hung up on that man. She get to call the police or whatever back in Chicago. And them people playing phone tag with her ragged ass. Tell me, I'm gonna switch you to the crisis people. I'm gonna switch you back to the police. She like, they're like, all right, bitch, we gonna send the police right there to check on the child. The police right there banging on the door, bitch. Kevin upstairs hiding. That's the one thing I will say. That child got good sense and know not to open the door for strangers. I will give him that. That baby got good sense. He didn't open the fucking door for strangers. I can tell you that. But the police cracked me out when he said, man, ain't nobody here. Tell them people count their fucking kids again. Though even the police was sick of them. Like, tell them fucking count their kids again. Fuck out my face. Them hoes can't count. That's what the police was basically saying. Man, tell that dusty bitch count her kids again. So then after that, you know, we see Marv and them around them stealing and whatnot. Harry and them. Marv was an idiot, but he was funny. Oh, another fun fact I found out, that the stunt doubles for Joe Pesci and the actor who played Marv, them people was really like falling on like concrete and shit. Like, they didn't have, you know, the safety mats and shit. They didn't have that. Like, those people was falling on like real concrete and hardwood floors and shit. Like, I hope them people get royalties from the fucking movies. From the first two Home Alones, I hope the actors get royalties. I hope in the second movie them people had pads and shit. But from that first movie, the people better get all the royalties. So, of course, y'all know as the movie go on, Kate does stand aside. She gonna stay down there at the airport and harass the French people to get home. Everybody else go around there to rob house. Peter around there at his brother's house cussing the people in French out on the phone. Like, don't get mad at them people that y'all are terrible parents. Y'all talk sideways to y'all son. And now he back in Chicago and y'all bitches is in Paris and can't even enjoy your trip. I think that was probably the part I loved the most was y'all went to Paris and couldn't even enjoy your trip. Y'all talked all that shit and couldn't even enjoy your trip. That was probably the funniest part of that whole movie to me. With they ragged asses. I don't like that family. The second movie proved it even more. But we're talking about the first one. So of course, we get into, them figuring out Kevin was around there by himself. And Marv and Harry found out he was around there by himself. And Kevin said, oh yeah, bitch, alright, I'm gonna fix you hoes. I got something for that motherfucking ass. And y'all already know Kevin went to work on that ass. He told Marv and Harry the fuck up. Okay? Shout out to the fact that even though that baby was home alone, he was taking good care of himself. He was washing his ass. He was washing his clothes. He was feeding himself. He was washing dishes and stuff. That child was very self-sufficient. Okay? At how he was 8, he was very self-sufficient at 8 years old, baby. Okay? Kevin knew how to take care of himself. While his sister talking about they call him lazy and incompetent. Girl, fuck you. Kevin knew how to take care of himself. But yeah, then the ragged ass mama, she sitting up there harassing them elderly people. And that old man, when they was at the airport, he said she already got earrings, even little dangly ones. That man said, lady, please fuck you and let's get the fuck on. Come on, girl, get on this plane so we can go to fuck where we gotta go. When she was in the airport trying to get that, just selling her shit. That man said, alright, bitch, come on. So then she finally get her dusty ass to wherever the fuck she was. And then she meet the Poker King. Poker. And they get that bitch a ride. Now, first of all, them people were strangers. But, that was back in the day where, the kindness of a stranger really meant a lot. Because nowadays, bitch, you wind up in the lake somewhere. Because the 90s was completely different from today. Because, yeah. But yeah, she down there in the van with the poker people, and you see how she didn't even tell that man the whole story. He said, "Oh, you trying to get to your kid or whatever?" She was like, "Yeah, we left. He by himself. He the brown there in Chicago." Like she didn't even tell my whole story that the day before they left, they talked sideways, slimy and greasy to that child. He basically had to tell that bitch, "Fuck you." Okay, they sitting there gaslighting him. And then they on the airplane and realize we ain't shit. Like everybody was so concerned. And I'm not saying they should have been concerned for their child, but fuck them. Old ragged asses. But anyway, she finally make her dusty ass way home. And Kevin had to mean mug that hoe at first, like. And then he was like, alright, bitch, I'm happy to see you too. Like, that's my favorite part of the end of the movie. When Kevin had to bug that hoe real quick, like, hey, bitch. But yeah, I'm happy to see you. And everybody else came home shortly after. She said, what y'all doing here? And Peter was like, bitch, we got on that plane that your ragged ass could have been on, but you wanted to go all around the world and thinking you was going to get here a little earlier than we did, bitch. When actually the whole family could have came home at the same time, Kate. Like, Kate was difficult. We learned this. Like, she really was trying to prove that she's a good mother. All right, girl. All right. Now, before any of y'all be like, well, bitch, you don't even have kids. I don't. But just know Kate was not a good mother. Like, Peter and Kate, listen, they already had 4 other children. They had Buzz, ragged ass, the little bitch that was talking shit to Kevin, the little egg ass other one, and whatever the other heifer name was. Fuck all of them. I don't give a fuck about their names. Larry, Curly, Moe. It was Buzz, Larry, Curly, Moe, and Kevin. I don't give a fuck what the other three names was. But, you know, they had 5 kids. They treated Kevin like shit. Everybody was assholes. Like, Rob and whatever his wife's name is, they got to reprogram their kids because they was running there with Peter and Kate. But at the end of the day, you know, Home Alone was, you know, a very funny movie. It's called classic, but if we being honest, real, I'd call the police. I'd call child social services if I seen Kevin LaLass walking around the street. Cause even the lady at the store he was around there shopping said, "You here by yourself?" He was like, "No, my mama outside." Oh yeah, okay. I'd be like, "Well, let me at least roll the groceries outside for you." And then I'd call child social services, CPS, but you know the story, because he was home alone by himself. He had to fight the robbers. But bitch, in the real world, in reality, baby, that baby would have been sitting down at the police station waiting on CPS. And when Kate and Peter got home, they'd have had to go down to CPS at the police station, the crisis center, or whatever the fuck it was, to pick Kevin little ass up. And it'd have been a case on them motherfucking asses. And they should have took all 5 of them little fucking kids from them. But anyway. They definitely should take Frank and what's her face kids. Frank is a horrible person. Out of everybody in the McAllister family, I can honestly say I hate Kate, Frank, Kevin's sister who was talking shit to him, Buzz. I hate all of them. But the people I hate the most is Kate, Kevin Mammy, Frank, his ragged ass uncle, his sister, whichever one that was talking shit to him, talking about the French calls you less incompetent. Girl, fuck you in your braces. That oldest cousin, Heather, fuck her, overgrown ass bitch. And Buzz. I hate the 5 of them the most. Them the people in the McAllister family I do not like the most. But, you know, it's a good movie to laugh at. You know all the lines, and keep the change, you filthy animal. Get your yellow. No good keys off my property before I pump you full of lead. Like, we know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid anymore. Like, there's iconic lines in that movie, but it don't take away from the fact the McAllister family was some fucked up ass people. They really was. But yeah, y'all, that was my review. My Whatcha watching on Home Alone 1. It definitely is a good Christmas movie, of course. Like I said, it has moments where it's funny, it's hysterical, but at the end of the day, that family was a bunch of fucked up ass people. And it's fuck all of them. Except for Brooke and Fuller. And the uncle in Paris. I don't know what the daddy did. I think Kate had a nice job too. Like, I know as millennials we all wonder, what did them people do to afford that house? Kate looked like she had a nice job, and Peter looked like he did something good. So, they had a 2-income household where they could afford that house. You know what I'm saying? And it was the 90s. Houses like that weren't that expensive. So yeah, y'all. That is all. That is it. That is day 6, week 2 of Vlogmas. Tomorrow is day 7. Well, technically it's after midnight, so yeah. What movie? Oh, I know what movie. So yeah, y'all. That is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Share my videos wherever, with whoever, so you never miss when I do upload. Share my videos so everybody can see. Shout out to my 21 subscribers. Don't forget to check the description bar down below. You will find my Vlogmas playlist. You will find all my other playlists, my What You Watches, my 2 cents, my What You Bought hauls, all that jazz. So yeah, y'all. I love you. Bye.